want to just touch on one quick concept, and then we'll move on from there. So mapping out the plan. So one of the things we've noticed is that when we go around and research people is that small businesses would kind of try, not everybody, but a lot of them would have these big flow charts of like what they wanted to do. So they would think about their customer life cycle, and they would build, you can see in this example, a little flow chart that says, okay, we're going to attract traffic in these ways, capture leads through offering a free ebook. And we're going to go and there's going to be a thank you page, and we're going to send a follow-up sequence of emails there. If they're not interested, we'll put them onto a longer-term nurture. If they are interested, then we're going to offer them a free promotion. This is a boxing analogy, a fitness boxing place. And so we found that in lifecycle marketing, this concept of mapping is really powerful. It helps you to visualize things. You can start to see everything in one place. There's this like calming effect that happens when people are able to finally see their customer lifecycle in one page. They can print it out, show it to other people. And so we don't have a lot of time to actually do it today. Again, this is something that we spend a lot of time doing. In fact, we added this as a service to our customers because it was such a critical thing. Here's kind of a quick example of a map. So this is an example of something we do. We offer a magnet called the Small Business Success Club. And we have the things we do to attract traffic on the left. And then we have a way of capturing leads into the Success Club through web forms, which is basically an online lead capture. And then we have a nurturing system where we send out a series of video lessons, basically actually about lifecycle marketing. Some of you might even be in that. And those lessons basically go out, and so we'll send a series. Video lesson 1 is now ready, and so forth. And each one of those has an opportunity for somebody to say, you know what, I'd like to learn more. We're teaching strategies, not really trying to sell our software. And if they say, I want to learn more, then there's an automatic system that says if they demonstrate interest in that, we're going to automatically align them out to one of our salespeople and have them go look at the software and so forth. So you can see how visualizing this starts to help you get a picture of what things look like and how they flow. Okay, so what I want everybody to do is I want to do 2 things. First of all, homework assignment for you is on page 20. Where is it? Page 23. I want you to go through the opportunity analyzer and write down the monthly values from all of your phases. The goal is I want you to identify what is the number one thing that you should be doing in your lifecycle marketing. Where should you start your focus? Again, we're not talking about all 7. What's the number one thing? And then go back to that page and think about the concepts. And what I would do is I would use 2 things. Number 1, what's the value that you're seeing in your business, the dollar value, the opportunity? And 2, where did you have the most insights? And where do you have just kind of a gut feel that you should be doing better? You've had ideas that you just haven't implemented. And I just can't emphasize enough that you need to be focusing on how do you actually take people who are having you take that number one objective and you make sure that you have organized your schedule and your life in such a way that you spend time working on that systematically. I would go to a place called Paradise Bakery every Wednesday. It started out as like a 2-hour thing and ended up being a full day thing. Every Wednesday was essentially Lifecycle Marketing Day. We didn't call it that, but that was the day we went and we said, okay, what are we going to focus on next? We're going to execute. I'm going to write an email, or I'm going to create a magnet, or I'm going to do, and we would just work on the business and on lifecycle marketing, and that would help. So that is my challenge to all of you today. Is to I hope that today you have been sold on the concept of lifecycle marketing. I hope you've been able to take a step back from your business, look at all the phases of the customer lifecycle, inspect what is going on in there, and realize, man, there is a lot of opportunity sitting there. And now I know when I think about it, in these 7 ways, I can actually find where I can focus, know what I'm going to go and improve, what metric am I trying to drive up, and you go and you can attack it. And I hope you leave today with more hope and with more confidence. And you can rest assured that Infusionsoft has a whole bunch of additional kind of deeper level education that we can offer you at each of the 7 phases to help you to, when you pick the phase you want to attack, we will help you go and attack it there. But I hope you leave the day with a little bit of frustration about that opportunity that's slipping through the cracks, and you leave converted this idea that you're going to be a lifecycle marketer that is going to set your business up for a harvest. You're not going to be a survivor marketer. You're going to be a lifecycle marketer. And, Infusionsoft is here to help.